Hey, what's up everybody? Today we're going to go over resizing case lube, more specifically making your own resizing lube out of lanolin and isopropyl alcohol. So let's go ahead and get started. So as you can see in front of me, I have some examples of some resizing case lube. When I first started into reloading, the kit I got came with one of these pads where you just spread. I used the case lube from RCBS and I would just spread it on here and then roll the cases over it, and I found out that only doing 15 to 20 cases at a time was really time consuming, especially once I started to shoot more and would do a lot more cases. And so when I was tired of using this, I found either the Lyman Quick Slick or the Hornady One Shot. I used either of them. It works really well, and it works similarly to the DIY case lube, but you can make more of your DIY case lube than you can typically buy in the one-shot cans or the Quick Slick. And so a couple years back, I found the 6'5 Guys video on how to make your own case lube using liquid lanolin and then a 99% isopropyl alcohol. I'll try to link their video down below so you guys can go back and watch theirs as well. It's really informative. In their video, they tell you to use a 10-to-1 ratio, so 10 parts of your 99% isopropyl alcohol to 1 part of your liquid lanolin. I bought these as well as the sprayer on Amazon, and I'll try to link them down below. I've never had any luck finding 99% isopropyl alcohol. I've always had to order it online. So again, you're going to do 10-to-1 ratio or whatever you find that you like. If you prefer to do it 11-to-1, if you want a little less lanolin and more alcohol, that's again up to you. Either way, you're going to mix them in a spray bottle. Sometimes the lanolin, as you can kind of see right here, will tend to settle in the bottom. So when you go to use it, just make sure you give it a good shake. That way it kind of gets the lanolin all mixed up. So I have some brass here that I've cleaned, and now it's just onto the resizing. So with the lanolin and alcohol, what you'll want to do is try to get as many case neck as you can up. It doesn't really matter, but some consistency. And so then what I'll do is I'll just do one spray and then another spray, and then you're going to mix them up. Mix them around quite a bit. And if you kind of shake them down a little bit like that, sometimes you'll get more of the case mouths. And then I'll just give them another quick spray. Shake them around for a little bit, make sure all that lube kind of gets on all the cases. You're going to want it to sit for about 5 to 10 minutes while all the alcohol evaporates. That's one of the reasons why you want the 99% isopropyl, so that means it's 99% alcohol, 1% water, so you're getting the least amount of water left on your cases. I found that this works really well compared to these other ones like the Quick Slick. I've never used the resizing wax, the Imperial resizing wax, so I can't say how it compares to that. The one thing I did find though is if you have your mixture a little lanolin heavy, after you get done resizing all of these, you're going to want to make sure that you are either using like a water-based brass cleaner, so like a stainless steel tumbler or something. But if you're using a walnut reloading media like I am, you're going to want to make sure your tumbler is completely free of dust, and you're using reloading media that is also fairly clean, because I found that the lanolin can be super sticky, and when you throw it into a dirty tumbler or you use dirty reloading media, the lanolin will kind of act like a glue to that dust, and I've let it tumble for hours and it still will not remove the dust that gets stuck to your cases. And so I found it's just best to make sure you have a really clean tumbler, and I've gone so far as to dedicate one box of media just for dirty tumbling, and then one box of media just for tumbling when the cases have been resized. So again, let it sit for 5 to 10 minutes. Let that alcohol evaporate off. You're golden. You're good to go. So when I found the video and started using it, like I said, it didn't make the reloading process easier, but it did make it a little bit quicker. If you go and watch the 6'5 Guys video, they do find that they get a little more consistent resizing with the lanolin lube. Your mileage may vary, depends on how many sprays you put on the brass or whatnot. So I hope this video helps. And again, I'll put those links down in the comments for the 6'5 Guys videos and for the lanolin and the alcohol. Thanks for watching.